We will have Plain Ducks over on the blue side now. Gaia, please. All right, so. God, it's so hot in this room. Plain Ducks over on the blue side. We're going to have Infacti over on the red. And we're going to see Lulu, Jax, and Aurelia all band out, as well as LeBlanc, Nidalee, and Kha'Zix. So first pick for Plain Ducks. What do they want to go for? Maybe a Lucian. I just found muffin on my pants. No. All right. So what are they going to pick up here? Honestly, in Faculty, they're up 1-0 in this best of 3. And if they win one more game, they will go on to play against TTD in the finals here. I should really stop drinking carbonated drinks and stick to my water. But they will sit on a rumble. This is probably the most, I was going to say, most dumb thing you can do. Picking a rumble first. That is such a waste of a first pick. But they go for Morgana instead. Looks like they want to definitely go with that one here. I'll take that away from and Faculty. I don't think that's necessary. I ate the muffin off my pants. I'm sorry. It was delicious. Actually, it wasn't. I hate chocolate. And all we have are chocolate muffins here. But Ziggs being sat on, looks like they want to go for that. Ziggs was a very formidable force out of Plain Ducks. And they will take that away, going with their Elise jungle yet again here. So sticking with what they know. And now we will have Ziggs up against a Fizz maybe in the mid lane. Would be fun to see. But will he lock that in? Switch for Cassidy now. Let's see, quite a few things he wants to go for. I hate chocolate, Etchy Cat. Chocolate's disgusting. I hate cats and chocolate. And if they're a chocolate cat, oh, disgusting. All right, now Shyvana, I'm going to be set on here. Like, I don't understand right now what Plain Ducks are doing. I mean, I can understand picking AD carry because you want Lucian Morgana, but like, why pick a top laner right now when you can pick a jungler and keep some picks hidden? But now you're showing, you can even pick a mid laner, you're showing your hand, and you don't need to do that. It's just bad picking, honestly. It's not smart by them, and maybe they feel super confident with Shyvana. Maybe Shyvana will go in the jungle, but either way, it's just not going to work out. It's just not a smart move, and I hope they realize that that's one thing that's actually going to come back and bite them in the ass here, as they're sitting on an Ashe and a Heimerdinger, which won't be locked in. Probably, if it does, I'll probably smash this this glass water bottle over my head. Promise you won't send me a chocolate cat. Oh, Ashe and Evelyn. Oh, remember, we're on tournament round though, so there's the girl, by the way, guys, or the grill. So there won't be any placeholders here. But an Ashe mid, that's not going to happen. You see, he actually typed in what he wants. He just switched the last second here. Like, ooh, you didn't expect an Ahri. Like, pfft, I don't understand why people do that. Doesn't take that long to figure out what you want to play against that, especially when it's your last pick here. And well, right now they need to pick a top laner. Oh god, don't lock that in. Please don't lock that in. Please don't lock that in. Please, 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 please don't. Please don't. Please, 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 please. Thank God. Okay, we'll go with Trundle. So we'll have a Trundle versus Shyvana in the top lane. Evelyn versus Elise in the jungle. Ahri versus Ziggs in the mid lane. Already said Shyvana. So Lucy and Morgana up against Graves Thresh here in this bottom lane. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Thresh Graves. I'm more of a fan of Graves Leona. What does that have to do with anything, Smith? What does it matter if I take a train or a taxi? You're creeping me out right now. I don't know what you're doing. It's like you're gonna stalk me or something. All right, so looking at how this one's gonna go here. Top lane, well, that will be. I didn't just remember the lineups. Top lane will be pretty boring. I think The 80 carries. The 80 carries would be pretty boring too, funny enough. Even if the Dart Bindings do landing, just because of a Thrush disengage is pretty tough. Mid lanes, I don't know, I don't really expect the junglers to really gank middle too much either, so I just kind of hope we don't have that early. Why are you watching the stream? What are you doing? Wait, actually, that might, because the thing is, I don't believe there's delay on the stream. Huh. I need to contact someone about that because that might be cheating. And I don't have, oh, wait, there's Tim. Okay, let me talk to Tim. Yeah, that's, I forgot the pick and ban music, but that actually seriously could be cheating if he has a stream open and has audio playing, because he could hear it. Oh man, let me see if I have anyone. Yeah, there's a 30-ish delay, but the thing is, wards can be heard being put down and being told, and that's more than 30 seconds, so. I'm trying to talk to someone here on the production crew to check that out, but apparently they're not paying attention to their Skype here. So let me see if I have a phone number to call, because I want to check that out, because that is not okay by me. I know I'm supposed to be casting the game, but I do not approve of cheating in any way or form. And well, Dart Binding's going to connect, Charm as well, and that will be a dead troll. First blood going to Shyvana. That is a pretty good start here for the side of Plain Ducks. Come on, do I have a phone number? Nope. Do I have Tim's phone number? Yes, I do. Okay, so. Oh, he's picking up. Oh. Okay.
You too will be judged.
Alright, so I told one of the production guys, I'm going to go ahead and get that checked out, because there is no delay on the stream, and they have the stream open. So that can be a big no-no here, and we will get that sorted out on what's going on here. So we'll see what's going to happen. I think there might be a pause actually happening in this game in just a few to check that out. Okay, so everything's sorted, hopefully. And let's see what happens here. Jason with his young 10 words per minute. Jerk. All right, here comes the foreman push on the bottom side, though, out of Infected here. It looks like they will get on that turret very early on, and they should be able to take that turret first here as well. Meantime, a 3-man, 4-man push on this top side here on the side of Plain Ducks. But in fact, they'll pick up the first turret, and then we'll start pushing to the second one here. And I hope... Actually, they see them backing away. This is really smart. So they might lose on this turret, but if they keep pushing, they should have the next one. And yet they're taking their time. And it looks like they still will get the turret, and they won't actually take down that second one there. Alright, so the bottom turret will be saved here. It'll just be a 1-for-1 turret trade here. Actually, no, it won't be a 1-for-1 just yet here, as the mini-wave does finally arrive at that top turret yet again. I would imagine that will be going on in just a second. Dragon, though, going to be started up in the meantime for Faculty here. They're trying to take it pretty early on. It looks like this time they will be successful at it, and they will secure that about 4 minutes into the game here. But we're going off to the side, trying to stall, trying to hold on. That pool actually could steal away the Dragon, but unfortunately it doesn't last long enough. And there we go, 4 minutes in. Dragon in favor of Faculty, but they're still down though, at about 200 gold, and hopefully one of the admins lets me know what's going on with that one. Okay,
You
so
too will be judged.
let them sort that one out in the meantime. Let's see, 16-7 CS between the top laners, quote unquote. And I really hope we don't see the same thing of let's freeze the lane, and then eventually we'll get around to pushing, and 30 minutes later we finally have a first fight break out. Hopefully it'll be a little bit quicker this time, but we are seeing Prawn just kind of last hit, so looks like he will in fact be going for that, which will force Shyvana to roam around. Yeah, they don't have any delay on that stream. So there's only inbuilt delay. And that means you can tell where wards are as well. Okay, so did you miss something like naked Jason? Yep, you missed it. I was naked on stream. It's never gonna happen again. And there's no VODs and no one has any screenshots. Poor guy. That sucks. Alright, so it's more of a standard game now. It still feels like it's gonna be a slower one here. We do see Tremna going for double Doran's Blades. And we have Shyvana going for the Doran's Blade and the Vamp Scepter here. And everywhere else, it's kind of a pretty standard builds. Graves, though, has a Vamp Scepter because of the help of that dragon. Unfortunately, Lucian does only have a long sword here. And now, Dark Binding connects onto Thresh right there, but unfortunately, do not have the damage they really want, as we have Graves get a little bit ballsy right there, but he realizes he has a sustained advantage. Why not keep pressuring that? Why not keep working with it, and it's obviously forced them back a little bit, as you see. No. It's basically, this cord is not long enough. It's basically all tied up here between these two teams now. But because Lucian hasn't gone back and bought, and I actually want to see how much gold he has, which I'm pretty sure is enough for it, he eventually will lose out in these trades here. And just Graves and Thresh not really going for the aggressiveness right here to go up against that. And not only a couple of missed CS there, but all good in the end. At least they'll come up for the top side for gank. And looking to catch up Shyvana before she hits at level 6. And she will be here in a few seconds. And it looks like that unfortunately will not work out. So, unsuccessful gank coming from the jungler there. And both junglers just being kind of passive here, just farming up. Though Evelyn is heading up towards the top side, might be able to spot out Elise here. I wish they would show that, because it's very important. Instead they'll watch Trundle and bottom lane, but Elise going to be taking a red. Evelyn not going to go in for the gank there, so he'll just fall back into that mid lane and maybe make something happen, but unfortunately the wave is shoved into that turret. Okay, well now Evelyn coming down on the bottom side looking for the gank. There will be flash, exhaust, and heal available for the bottom 7 faculty though, so this gank most likely will not work out unless the Dark Binding does connect here. Graves, well, he'll click the lantern. Dark Binding lands on a Thresh, but all good in the end, as well as a Black Shield stopping the hook. And an unsuccessful gank right there. So good positioning by Thresh. Oh no, the admins are looking into it a different way, guys. They're not checking if the stream's open on his PC. They're doing something else. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to ruin it. But there's a delay from the internal stream right there. It's always fun to see. But Vamp Scepter has been picked up for Trundle, so with his passive and that, he'll be sustained lane pretty easily. And the Bilgewater Cutlass hasn't picked up for Shyvana here, so a little bit help with that extra slow, but Tron, I'm assuming, is just going to keep freezing that top lane here in the meantime. So, going to continue at this pace. This is what I don't understand, why people take early towers if they're not going to do anything with it. I mean, yeah, it gives you a little bit of map control, but has the side of either team counter-jungled yet in this game, and no, they haven't. All right, but obviously they could have had the stream open just to see the comments and chat, so guys, don't go pitchforking just yet. I just like to bring things up like that up because I have integrity and I have no remorse for people who cheat. And I just want to make sure that people are following the rules. And right now, Thresh, well, he's going to get caught out here. Red buff on Evelyn. He will have flash. He will dodge the dark binding. He will get the hook as well. Turn this one around. Teleport coming in from Frogbear. They're looking for the fight here. And so Evelyn trying to flash away. Thresh comes in right after him. And Thresh will survive this one. And they will pick up a kill for themselves in Faculty. Maybe look for a couple more here. Ziggs getting caught out by the dark binding though. It looks like he might drop from Ari. Flashes away from this one, but he gets caught either way. Gets taken down. And that is a 2-for-2 trade here as Evelyn and Ziggs and Thresh both went down here. And it looks like that will be all she wrote here. They're just going to back off. No sound on my stream according to Steven. Yes, there is. And that will be Dragon picked up from Faculty. There's a second one of the game here. Will he look for something else here? Trundle, it looks like he will back away, not feeling confident in terms of his tankiness. And he will just back away. And, well, interesting play by Faculty, but they've only come out with 100 gold difference. And they might lose out in their middle turret here. Ziggs will be coming in. We can't see the turret health, unfortunately. And that will get taken down. So 2-1 in favor of Playing Ducks. And they do have, or they have, sorry, secured themselves a little bit more of a gold lead here. And so, looks like Graves and Thresh both pushed out that bottom lane here, looking for that turret. And we'll just back away, trying to make them miss out on quite a bit of CS here. And on top lane, 70-61. Still even, though the bottom lane is the big story here. Lucian, 101 CS to the 68 of Graves. And that is actually going to start to get really out of hand here, but Graves has those 2 assists. It's obviously not as good as that 1 kill and assist that Lucian currently holds. And we see Ari going for that DFG right away here. Much needed, and I think it's pretty awesome. Boost the sound. If the sound in game needs to be louder, I can obviously turn it up, guys. Just gotta let me know. I think my mic, though, is fine at the moment, but I've turned it up. And we should be good here, but still. Playing Ducks, I mean, they're fighting for their chance to get into the finals. They've lost in the first game here. They have to win now if they want to have a chance. Honestly, both these teams looking to go up against TT. Oh, the flash into the charm! I'm not sure if that was intentional, but that was a major mistake. Either way, coming out of Graves, he gets killed 1v1 under the turret. And now Playing Ducks are starting to build up a nice lead here, and they're starting to really hammer this home. Here's Trundle. Well, pop his ultimate onto Shyvana, but she just walks away with the help of her ultimate. And that will be turret number 3 of the game being taken for Playing Ducks, and they're going to continue to push in here. And maybe look for a second Thresh. Really meant to defend against it. They don't have any words towards blue buff. And it looks like they will actually not be aggressive. They're just going to back off. And Graves will be there in time to get that lovely level of CS here. But Lucy, you see both thirsts are now completed. Going for the Berserker Greaves and probably into that Triforce that we typically see. And that blue buff being spotted out here by Eve, but I'm not sure if that's actually coming up, but they're actually baiting in Thresh and Graves on the bottom side. Looks like they will get caught out here. Here comes the Evan ultimate. Nope, not the ultimate, just some damage. And they will not land anything else. The Evan ultimate comes in finally here, but they have not cut the Thresh just yet. He's going to escape. And only for a split second there as Intix does pick up the kill. But now they have that 4-man push here on this bottom turret. Ziggs ultimate going to come in. Shyvana will get taken down the top side, but will they lose out this bottom turret here? And it looks like it will be the killing spree picked up for release. And they will just back out of this bottom lane. So nice kill coming in for the side of Faculty. A nice gank attempt. And, well, it was successful, if I can speak. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get the turret that they want to here. Okay, so you see Evelyn has finished the Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Probably going to build straight tank after that now. But the Rune King has been picked up for Shyvana. Nice damage spike for her there. Needs to get tanky as well to survive against... Well, the funny thing is, get tanky against a Trundle. Doesn't really do much in the end. What's the Heineken maneuver? Drink a beer? Is that what that means? Unfortunately, I can't do that until the games are over. And then maybe I can. But right now, we head up towards the top side here. And Trundle should have soon, very soon, I believe. Display of the Rune King now done. Bloodthirster has been completed. No, now for Graves. Wow, my English is just getting worse as this day goes on. So he's gonna have quite a bit more damage here. Alright, trying to harass out Trundle on the top lane. Send her up here so she has her ultimate, obviously, and can't escape any gank attempt. And we'll go in on a Trundle. Look at the damage that she's able to do. One more charge of her ultimate. That will be the kill. No way for you. Does secure that one. He is now 2-0-2, and that top turret will be fallen momentarily as well. Great job by the side of playing Ducks. Actually not going to push for it, just going to back away instead, since he has no escape. And that turret will survive to live and fight another day here, but I imagine that day will be coming very, very quickly. Jason English Goodley. Thresh lands a hook. Gonna be going in here, but he goes into a trap with Evelyn off to the side. Exhaust does come down. Shyvana as well. Teleport coming in from Trundle. Evelyn will use ultimate just to slow down Graves and Thresh towards the backside, but Trundle picks up the first kill. He's trying to chase them down here as now, well, Elise will be able to get away with the help of that flash and Summoner's Seal. And they're still looking for that second one. All it takes is one more pillar, and Shyvana will go off to the side, and that will almost secure her death. As that will be, well, her trying to run away. The cocoon might come in from Elise. We see Evelyn coming in from the backside, trying, or at least trying to. Shyvana will get taken down. Sedrin picks up that one. And they are clawing their way back in this game. Just say that Thresh gets taken down by Ahri. That 25,000 to the 26.4K by playing Ducks. Okay, apparently we're going back and watching it. I don't know, it's pretty standard. Will they go back to live now? Nope, they won't go back to live. All right, so cams will be a little bit delayed now. And, well, now Dragon Beam starting. In fact, they have picked up the first two. Unfortunately, they won't get the third. That will be locked down for the side of playing Ducks. They're starting to build up a lead now. Even after those engages went a little bit south here. But still, just like in Faculty, they're being a little bit slow to take this advantage. I mean, obviously, at this point in the game, I wouldn't really kind of say it's a huge advantage, and I wouldn't really be able to tell a team, hey, let's start pushing here. But you need to have a plan. Step one is to get the lead and gold. You gotta have that step two ready to go and thought out ahead of time here. And well, Cronbear is getting pretty strong, 1, 2, and 3 now. That by the Rune King done, he's really a threat to deal with. Not to mention Ahri, who's now 3, 0, and 2. Looks like the turret pushes have come to a close, at least for the time being. At least Sentinel Spectral's cow now. It's like a little bit of magic resist to deal with Ahri. Not to mention Evelyn in there. Not even Shyvana, I guess, counts as well. Wow, let's just throw in Morgana too. You gotta be careful of her. So a lot of damage you're trying to mitigate right now. And that's the quickest way for him to get pretty tanky, but I don't know where this next fight's gonna break out. Obviously with Dragon just taken, that's not gonna be there. And well, Evelyn tried to go for a steal, but unfortunately forced to back away. And now Trundle's return towards that top, but I want to see how low that top turret is, because I know it has to be so damn close. And all right, now you see Intix trying to push up middle here, trying to get a little bit aggressive, but force back Ziggs as well, doing some really good chip damage. So he was able to get his own blue buff there. Alright. I really wish I could see it gold as well right now. I should have had an account. I should have just spectated as well. It would be nice to see because it determines, like for instance, if Ari's sitting on 1,600 gold, probably just trying to farm her cap, and then we'll be going back to base, and that will trigger the next kind of moment for a fight to break out or for a push. And unfortunately, I can't see that information here. That's all my fault, so I don't have anyone to complain to about that. Running around with that sweeping lens though, trying to cut the vision. We see 3 on each side. And actually Cedrian on Grays here has picked it up for himself. And now Shyvana and Lucian pushing this top. I think they realize how low that turret is. A low half-life. They could pick it off here, but Lucian will get caught out a little bit here. Forced to back away, and Ari still holding these 2 men down here on the side of faculty. They have to like kill her or something, because they can't keep 2 men down there. They need maybe Thresh up towards the top side to help out. They can't afford to keep 2 here. And yet they are, and I see Graves trying to farm up. He's down 54 CS now in this game. 50 CS lead for Chris in that top lane on Shyvana. Trading Curse voice key for skins are RP on NA server, except that is banned and you can't actually use it. Who cares about Curse voice? Jeez. I had 0 interest my entire life for that one. Okay. Well, 21.5 minutes here. Dragon will be up in a little bit. So that's now where the next bit of action is going to break out. But Ari has to be selling a lot of money. He's been down there for quite a long time. And I really wish these guys would hit X. There we go. 2,300 gold. Thank you. Now I can see that. So her death cap will be done here after that next wave. She'll head back to base soon. That'll be just in time for Dragon to start too. So this is going to get... Well, she's already able to burst down Trundle, the tankiest man. Shouldn't be that hard to burst anyone else down. Right now, looks like the side of faculty are just looking for some sort of crack in the plans of playing Ducks here, and Dragon in about a minute away. I'm assuming that's where playing Ducks are going to hit up next here, and they already have some good ward coverage from Morgana, putting a couple down there. I have a pink ward or 2 as well in the area. And I have a ward on Baron, and even at that Wraith camp here, so Shyvana has to teleport to head down here. And Lucian and Ari just going to secure this blue buff because they have about 40 seconds left. And both teams, I would imagine, would start to head there as Prawn Bear will go back to base, probably to buy up here. It's actually really far behind in items at this point. Almost down a full random as he picks up Merc Treads here. But now, 20 seconds to go. Side of Play Ducks are setting up here, and faculty, well, they're a little bit too slow to get here, as they will lose completely out in that control. Turret bounding won't come in. It won't catch anyone though. That top turret will be taken out by Shyvana. Looking for a little bit more here. Trundle will have his way to the Rune King though, so that will not be a kill potential for Shyvana. And here they go. Shyvana on bottom. Was that a flash used? No. Thought I saw a flash for a second there. But right now, they're stalling for time. It looks like Shyvana can continue to push that top side here. Able to get some good damage onto that turret. That hasn't just hit it yet, unfortunately. And the rest of the team with Lucian and Evelyn, they're pushing middle. They're forcing a really bad rotate. And honestly, this is going to be a free tower for Lucian middle. I'm going to pick this one up. Perfect timing. And well, now Ziggs might even get caught. Charm doesn't connect. And Ari's in hot pursuit, going over the wall. And he actually will just back up Morgana. He's an ultimate onto Elise here. Will be to lock him down with the Soul Shackles. He gets Ziggs at the shutdown onto Ari though. And right now, Faculty are winning this fight, picking up 3 kills for Ziggs right there, looking for number 4 potentially. He gets a triple, but then we see Cedrin pick up the 4th, and they completely stop that in a 4-on-4 fight. With Ziggs getting caught out right away. A fantastic job on Faculty to get back in this game here. And yeah, they're only down about 1,000 gold, but they're heading straight for Baron. Chris gonna watch the enemy walk right by him. And, well, this is going to be, should be, free Baron picked up before in Faculty, and that's exactly what they need. That's the mistake they're looking for. That's the hole in the plot, or the plan. The Plain Ducks that they needed. Okay, so, back in the game here. Ziggs has to have gotten a buttload of money now to spend. Because of the shutdown, the 3 kills, and the Baron. That death cap will be done. There it is. Another blast 2-1 behind that. And he has a lot of ability power here. Even Gray's finishing off his last Whisper. And his Zeal. And actually, we do have Intix going for his last Whisper before the Triforce. So, it's a little bit different here. And Plain Ducks will pick up Dragon. Let's get something out of nothing. But we need to see if we can have a Faculty push. They're down 3 turrets. They're only down 300 gold. That kind of shows you how much free gold they can pick up around the map if they need to. Like, they will completely surpass Plain Ducks if they want to, or if they want to finally go for a push somewhere. And that Baron, well, it was kind of opportunistic, but there's no reason for them to not push with it. As we have Graves just getting the lane pushed up against him yet again. Bottom. Looks like they will start to group middle and finally go on the aggression here. They're going the offensive. And here we go. Banshee's Veil picked up for Elise now. It takes his 1 Cocoon, 1 Hook to set the comeback in motion. That turret will fall very, very quickly, and that will give the lead over to Faculty. 300 gold, but a lead nonetheless here. They've been struggling for a majority of the game, and that is the step number 2 they needed to pull a victory here, potentially that 2-0. And that's where they head now. Looks like they're going to come up top lane here, look for another free turret there. And Chris, well, as you can see on the mini-map, on Shyvana, sitting in the river here, has Thresh up behind him. He's getting pincered in as well. And he's got to be going through Thresh here to get out and escape this one. Looks like he will spot him out, does some good damage to him. Flay comes in though, and Chris will fall back. But they're going to continue pushing onto this turret. Evelyn will come in from the backside. Ziggs will be there though. And will stop her from doing that. And that turret will get taken down. And that extends their goal lead even further. 43 in turrets now in favor of Plain Ducks. And Faculty are looking very, very strong right now. All right, well, Faculty not done just pushing yet. Look at this, with this ward coming down from Thresh, if he puts one, can completely zone them off, and they won't be able to defend this turret. Like, this will fall before they can even get there. Evelyn and Ari, though, coming from the backside. Trundle needs to hurry up and teleport up towards his top side. As they have Chris chasing down. Shyvana gonna use her ultimate. They need to put a ward down. He needs to teleport in somewhere. He has to help out, but instead, they do get the disengage off. They don't get chased down, and Trundle's gonna get some free damage onto that tier 2 turret bottom, and not to mention, the rest of Faculty are feeling confident enough that they can keep the enemy team here and not let them actually back out. So Trundle should be able to pick up that free turret on the bottom side, and that will tie things up in turrets. But honestly not in gold. He probably could continue to push if he wants to here. So looks like they will continue to push in on that top side here. Shyvana destroying Trundle in this 1v1. And will they go for the push on top? They have great wave clear. Looks like Graves will go in for it, but all right, we'll try out Thresh here. Can use all of her ultra charges just to hold them back, but with that ultimate now down, they can probably feel way more confident about pushing this. Trundle gonna join the party here. Shyvana will have teleport though. And this turret, I would imagine, not going to last much longer. It should be taken down here in just a second. But Trundle there to join in. gonna tank up the turret. And we'll start to back away as the Cologne now coming in here. Hook gonna come in, hit a minion. And Trundle tanking that one up. Baron has faded off though. And Shyvana was trying to even come in from the backside. So 5-4 now. Finally, in fact, they have the turret lead. And we'll see where they go from here. So faculty now have a Void Staff picked up for Ziggs. The Energy Torment done for Elise. And that Random's Omen almost done for Pawn Bear. They have ridiculously powered up over the course of the last 5 minutes here, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to go for another Baron. I don't really expect them to push anytime soon. Might as well wait for that to come back up here and then make your move. They are even kind of behind them at this blue bush here. Elise, well, gonna be with Thresh on the north side. This could be a good pincer move coming in, but instead they head over towards blue. Elise, gotta be careful. Watch engage pump, but will flash out of all that CC. And now they know where their entire enemy team here is. There's a flash. Hook gonna connect onto Shyvana. Will pop his ultimate to escape this one, but he's already so low as well as Evelyn, and they're looking to chase him down here. Trundle picks up the kill onto Ahri. And we will have Elise finally drop back down here. Graves, no ultimate, unfortunately, but does have flash if he wants to chase him down here. But look how fast Trundle's running. He's trying to catch on to Lucian, and well, he won't get a pillar of filth down, but he will still pick up that one kill onto Ahri. And you can see 3 blinking lights, and this will be another turret on the side of Unfaculty. They're looking so strong, 10-7 in kills. They have about a 4,000 goldie built up, and they're not done just yet. They're looking for an inhibitor turret with Ahri now down, the person who was most fed of their team. They have no worries about this, and this will be the first inhibitor of the game being taken, and Dragon and Baron both up in under a minute now. Okay. And, well, PD, they're pinging out Dragon. Trundle, you better be quick to use that teleport because they might need it here. As I do spot them out. I'll be amazed if both these teams actually fight over Dragon right now when Baron's up in 10 seconds as well. Like, there's probably no reason for them to be duking this one out, but Dragon trying to be started. They will have to use a smite here, and that means Baron could become a likely possibility. At least going to be going in 1v1, and we'll have the team to back it up. So that will be Dragon solidified for the side of Unfaculty, but that means Baron can't be done for at least another minute here. Not to mention both teams have no vision over it and no control at all. Yeah, Riot did originally say it was okay. So there was one Riot section that banned it out, that banned Curse Voice, and the rest of Riot said they like how it facilitates a more competitive environment or blah 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 blah. Like they were okay with it, and then now all of a sudden they're like, no, we don't like it. You can't use it. It's their choice either way. It doesn't matter. But here comes the Cohen. Sergeant gonna pick up the kill on Morgana, and as well as Evelyn getting dropped here, and then Faculty. And to say it, but they're looking for the comeback here. They might be able to post off. Baron does get solidified. All they do is lose out on Thresh, and they will have a 4-on-3 push here with the middle inhibitor down. Looks like they want to shove this top lane, and there will be super minions hitting those exit turrets here in just a few seconds. I can see them taste the victory right now. Just waiting for a minion wave to get up there. Also have the regen from Baron to help out here. That turret will just get demolished, but at least taking a lot of damage here. Has to be careful. This inhibitor will be falling here in just a few seconds as well. That will be 2 now. And they can probably go back to base, push with their entire team on the bottom lane, and go for the final stand here. Or go for that final push they need. And that's going to force Plain Ducks to go for a fight that they're not going to want on that bottom side of the map. It technically was a comeback, Vash. Don't give me that. It still counts. Because they were behind. And losing. 34 minutes in. About to be at that halfway mark for 35. Here we can see a lot of items built up, a lot of portions of items as well, or parts of it. And I want to say, in fact, they're going to go for that final push here. Trundle going to shove top lane, since he has that teleport, obviously get down towards bottom if he needs. And that will help facilitate these waves getting there a little bit quicker. And you can see the lineup of Plain Ducks. They realize, well, we need to fight now. We need to do something, or else we have lost this game. And they're waiting for the flank here. And I wonder how quick Prombear is going to be on his teleport here. He has to be so fast on the call. And right now, Shyvana going to be backing into base here. And now Faculty have to know something's up. They have to know, because they have not seen the enemy team, that something is they're trying to do something funky. And, well, Elise going to spot them out and ruin their day there. So they'll be forced to go back, and now they'll have complete control because they have them out of position to take this inhibitor turret. Lucian, last man standing here to defend against it. He won't do jack squat, and that will be the final inhibitor turret being taken down here. Only 2 turrets to go before they have claimed the game here. So they're now 9 in as you see Trundle trying to run straight to his team, trying to back him up. Trying to help out Evelyn. Is in the backside though, looking for an engager, and here it comes finally. We see the ultimate not really capture too many people. Ari forced to back away right away. She almost got burst out. Ziggs ultimate comes in, almost connects with her, but does hit Morgana as the exhaust being used. And look at this, they're just chasing them down one by one. They have the damage, they have the tankiness, they have 2 blinking red lights on the other team here, and it looks like they will be able to pick up the first Nexus turret. I'm not sure what that music's playing is. And they will look for the second one as well. And that will be the Nexus being taken down. And Faculty are going to secure themselves a 2-0 victory and get into the finals to play against TTD. That music, I have no idea what that was. And Faculty have to be pretty happy about that one after being behind so far in the beginning. Coming back from that one. Staying calm. And staying confident. And the girl now does not look happy that her team lost. Maybe we'll see her on the Faculty side now later. I don't know. But that does mean, guys, I'm going to take a quick little break here. I'm going to leave the stream on. Obviously, it's going to start turning German here in just a few, so not much I can do about that. But when we come back, we will have our final set of games underway. I'm actually pretty sure there's an interview coming up right now, so I can't translate that or anything. But maybe you guys can do that in chat for everyone else. So I'm going to head off to a break, but when we come back, that final set of games is going underway, and we're going to determine who is our EPS Spring 2014 League of Legends winners.